Hello, everybody, and welcome to a little bonus episode that we're doing today. So we did not watch this movie for the podcast, but Danny had such comments on the film that I thought it would be nice for us to make an episode about it.
You mean just an episode of me talking shit about it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. You have to talk shit too, though.
I can definitely talk shit, but I like it a hell of a lot more than you do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that movie is Michael Bay's Criterion Collection approved Armageddon. Recently, I went DVD shopping and I came across this and The Rock, both of the Criterion Collection DVDs, and they were pretty cheap. So I decided, why the fuck not? I haven't seen either of them since I was a kid. I will say The Rock is the better film.
Yeah.
I think The Rock is Michael Bay's best film, next to Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. But let's just do this quick little synopsis that they have on here. Bruce Willis and an all-star cast of roughneck oil drillers blast off on a mission to save the planet in Michael Bay's doomsday space epic.
It's stupid.
So please, I want you to, let's start off with you listing everything that you thought was stupid.
So asking oil drillers to be astronauts is stupid.
But it probably would have worked better the other way around.
Love story is stupid. The way that NASA handles everything is stupid. Everything is dumb in this. Everything is really just kind of stupid. I mean, like it's been said a few times already, wouldn't it be easier to teach astronauts how to drill?
Instead of drillers, how to be astronauts. Yes.
I feel like that would take less time.
The one thing, though, that the movie does, they do send real astronauts with them.
Yeah, but you see how well that goes.
I mean, yes, yeah. All the real astronauts die, but one.
Saying space dementia like it's
a thing.
Real dementia is stupid.
And it's not even like he still knows what's going on, so space dementia doesn't even make sense.
No, and the way that he says they so deadpan about it.
Oh, it's one of the best parts of the movie. For me.
I mean, everything in this is just really bad. Like, I hate the fact that the astronaut, one of the astronauts sent with them, who is a dick, mind you, but still, is an astronaut, wants to shake Liv Tyler's hand because she's the daughter of the bravest man he ever
But
knew.
say the quote.
No.
Say the quote. His quote is, "Would you allow me to shake the hand of the daughter of the bravest man I've ever known?"
Which is the dumbest thing.
It's too long. It's stupid. But it's endearingly stupid.
No, it's awkward as fuck. It's so weird.
It's it's almost as awkward as Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler.
It's really bad. I would pay money to never hear him sing to her again.
At least everyone else came into singing with him.
No, that I hated more. That made it worse.
Yeah.
Because they were all, like, condoning it, and they all should have just been like, dude, shut up. Like, this whole thing is so much... Like, fine, if I'm gonna feed into this stupid plot, this shit is bigger than you and this stupid girl. Like, fuck off. It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate it so much because I've watched a bunch of movies where like the romances in it are really fucking stupid, but this one just takes the fucking cake. I hate
It's very bad. I do also believe that maybe Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler were like, just give me that paycheck.
Probably, because they're both really terrible in it.
They don't really put much effort. Both of them try to cry at one point, and it seems so unrealistic.
It's so awkward also to watch that scene where he's like kissing her shoulders and like slightly undressing her.
In the rocket?
Yeah, and Bruce Willis is like watching, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? None of this is romantic. It's fucking creepy. And even when he leaves, it's still not romantic. It's still gross. Liv Tyler makes faces like she just smelled something bad. It's all around awful. It's just bad. And once they get to space, it's even worse because apparently Michael Bay couldn't do a modicum of fucking research and understand that, space shuttles, when they get into space, don't fly around like airplanes with like boosters on the back and shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, and to be fair, the screenplay was written by Jonathan Hensley and J.J. Abrams. So you gotta give shit to them as well as Michael Bay for all that stuff.
Fucking nerds. Can't do space research. Can't understand that when a space shuttle like enters space, like shit breaks off of it and whatnot. And it's even worse in the end when they land like a fucking airplane. Exactly like an airplane. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, the problem I have with it is because it's such an easy thing to correct and like get right, and he just didn't fucking care.
I kind of love that he didn't care.
No, it's awful.
I love this movie, so I hadn't seen it since I was probably like 10, maybe 11. And it is so stupid and so ridiculous and trashy, but it's so fun. No. There is fun in this movie for me, especially with like the stupid lines with like when Ben Affleck and Michael Clark Duncan and Peter Stormare are in the rover and they basically Evel Knievel it.
They Hot Wheels it.
Yeah. And then fucking Peter Stormare gets up on top of the damn rover because he has to fix whatever is going on so they can land properly and not die.
Peter Stormare is probably one of the best parts of this movie.
Yes, Peter Stormare is fantastic. I mean, if you don't like Peter Stormare, get the fuck out of here. Like, he's great. He's great in everything. I would like to talk about my favorite part of the movie.
Okay.
Including Peter Stormare. They have to refuel at the Russian space station.
God.
And they get there, and I swear to God, not 5 minutes later, the thing is exploding and on fire.
It is, yeah.
Because of some sort of leak. I don't know what it was, but it's such a great, like, just, you know, a great view of America and Americans. Something's been up in space for 11 years. We get there for 5 minutes and it's fucking destroyed.
Yeah, it's all gone. that sounds about right.
Yeah. My favorite part of the film by far, that and the rover.
I hate that.
I love it. The rover, it feels like Fast and the Furious in space before the Fast and the Furious was even a thing.
I just fucking hate it because Ben Affleck, we're supposed to be rooting for him, I imagine.
Yeah.
To some end.
Yes.
And he does fucking nothing until the very fucking end. And even then, he doesn't actually do anything.
He gets the hole drilled.
I mean, sorta.
He gets them to 800 feet. Because he's like, I got this.
From 770. So he drilled how much?
But like...
No. Like, all the time before that, when they were like, fucking around with the bomb and shit, where the bomb was gonna go off because they fucking detonated it from Earth because they're fighting. It's not gonna fucking happen, so we're gonna blow it up right now. And all that shit, they were fucking around the rover. Like, they weren't around for the real shit. Don't even tell me that. They weren't.
They weren't around to know that the nuke was going to blow up with them there, no.
Exactly. And like I just said, they get to 770, and then Ben Affleck shows up and is like, oh, let me do the rest. And, like, if he did that if he showed up after I did all of that, I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
You're remembering it wrong.
Oh, am I?
No, they got there way before 770. He was in the thing drilling while it was at 770.
He's a fuck up the entire time. You cannot convince me otherwise. And then, of course, in the end, they can't even let him actually sacrifice himself, which they should do, because he's a giant fuck up. And I hate him.
Would you say that you like Bruce Willis more than him?
Bruce Willis probably has much more skills in just about everything than Ben Affleck did.
So, yeah. In the film or in life?
In general. In general. But also this whole, like, I've always seen you as my son. No, you haven't. What?
And also, if you've seen him as your son, now your son is gonna marry your daughter?
Yeah. Like, no.
Incestual
and then he,
oil
like, saves
drillers.
Him, he's like, goodbye, my son. And it's like, I can't with this shit. Whoever wrote the dialogue for this, if it's J.J. Abrams, I don't know. Whoever wrote the dialogue for it did a terrible job.
And also Ben Affleck is like, I love you! I love you, Harry!
I hate it. I don't know how else to say it. I hate it. Like, it was fun to watch to a point, and then after a while, I was just like, this is just completely stupid.
It was very funny because we were watching it, and there was a part where I was like, oh, Danny's like having fun. She's like, she understands it like I do. Like, this is just fun trash. And then something turned, and you were like, I fucking hate this. I think maybe because it was 2.5 hours long.
It's too long. There's too much of Liv Tyler. There's too much Aerosmith.
There's way too much Aerosmith.
I can't deal with it. And the weird part is, like you mentioned, I don't even think Liv Tyler had a good relationship with her father, so I feel like it'd be really fucking weird to put his music in the movie, and I don't know why they chose that.
I'm not sure if she had, I remember, because she is in the Crying video by Aerosmith, and I think that was before 98, so they may have had some sort of relationship at that time. Maybe her being in the film was like, I'm going to be in this movie, but you need to use all of my dad's band's music.
I hate it. There should be a hate counter.
How many times you've said hate?
Yep.
I'll try to do that. Or
how many times I said I hate it. Just in general. Just the phrase, I hate it. A lot. I just don't. Maybe if I'm watching this, like, down the road, like, maybe a few years later, I'll appreciate it for what it is. But upon seeing it for the first time, as an adult, it's terrible. It's just terrible. Like, I enjoyed some parts of it, but boy, when it just kept going, I just couldn't do it anymore. And, like, it's, I don't know.
Can you name me a part you liked?
Yes. When, Steve Buscemi just decided to go off and start shooting the gun.
You liked when he was just putting everyone in danger? He should have shot the nuke.
I don't care. Don't care. That was great. Where he's just like, fuck it all! And also him just talking about having a front row seat to the, apocalypse or whatever the fuck it is he said.
I mean, Buscemi is probably like, Buscemi and Peter Stormare and Michael Clark Duncan, Owen Wilson to a degree, and also, god damn it, I can never remember the actor's name, but the guy...
Caitlin Patton?
What is his name? Let's see. Oh, fucking Keith David? Yeah, Will Patton. Yeah. Will Patton and Keith David. I mean, the cast of this movie is fucking incredible. I mean, you got so many great actors.
That also goes to show that it doesn't fucking matter how good your cast is if the plot is stupid.
But that's the thing. This movie would not be enjoyable without the cast. The cast makes the stupid trash fun.
No, I get that. I get it. Sort of. I mean, it's... Like, I feel like how you feel sometimes when you watch movies and your brain hurts after the fact.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I felt after this.
Yeah. I can understand.
Felt dumber for having watched it.
A little bit, but that's the thing. Like, I didn't go into Armageddon thinking it was going to teach me anything. I didn't think it was going to be the best sci-fi movie I've ever seen.
But I also didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was. That's
true. I didn't remember it being as laughable, but again, I watched it when I was like 11. A totally different mindset nowadays. But goddamn, I had fun with it. I thought it was super fun. I don't know if I've saw this in theaters when it came out. I mean, this came out in 98. I was 10. So, I can't remember. But I would like to. Like, if if there is somebody, like, if somebody has a print of Armageddon and I hear that they're going to show it, I'm going to buy a ticket.
No. You can go by yourself.
I will.
Watching this.
I will go by myself. I'll have a few drinks. I'll have the best time.
Do it. Do it. And sing along with all the Aerosmith songs.
Close my eyes.
Oh, God. No, please don't sing it.
Fall asleep.
That's all I need to know. That's the only lyrics we know.
I still miss you, babe. Don't want to miss a thing.
Good job. Alright.
Rating?
Should we rate it?
Yeah, what the fuck do you give this?
2.
The
2.
Oh, hey, though. Oh my god, that you could have given it a 1. 2 for Buscemi and the gun.
Yeah. Yes. That there were some fatalities, and I was hoping for that. So.
Yes. Yeah.
There's some real stakes.
Yeah.
So.
What did I give it on Letterboxd? I think I gave it, kind of half and half. Yeah, I think 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very flawed film.
It is.
The beginning of it maybe goes on a bit too long. They could have gotten to space a bit quicker.
Yeah, they could have.
To be fair, though, the Criterion is the director's cut.
Okay.
So I don't know how much longer it is.
Too much.
Too much.
Whatever it is, it's too much.
Yeah, but it is very enjoyable for me. It's enjoyable trash, and you know I like my enjoyable trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are enjoyable trash.
We are enjoyable trash. Our podcast is enjoyable trash.
Yeah.
We understand trash. We understand high art. Michael Bay can be both.
No.
At some time.
You're wrong.
It's so funny because Dani has such a view of the Criterion Collection since she's gotten with me because of the films that they put out. And then I'm like, hey, look at this movie. This movie is a part of the Criterion Collection. And
I don't understand.
Yeah, she's like, fucking why?
This is part of the Criterion Collection that makes 0 sense to me.
Yeah, Michael Bay stands up there, with...
No, he doesn't!
Kurosawa and
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bergman and Lynch.
Oh, for sure.
The Coen brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He's right up there.
No, he's not. No one will be picking this from the closet, I'll tell you that fucking much.
I hope somebody does.
Don't.
It's out of print, so they probably don't even have it in the closet anymore.
Okay.
Hey, anybody, if you watch this and you find yourself in the Criterion Collection closet, pick a Michael Bay movie. If I ever get in there, I will take my copies in with
Don't
me.
You dare.
And I'll be like, oh, look what I found.
You're gonna do it just to spite me.
Hey, if that ever happens, that's a dream. I probably won't even do that. But like, I'm just gonna keep to myself and do whatever they tell me to do.
No, because there's gonna be a headliner. Crazed man breaks into Criterion.
Yeah, right? I just break in and film my own thing. Like, Dani, turn on the phone and push record.
Recording me.
Hi, everybody. I'm in the Criterion closet. Don't worry that it's only fucking lit by a flashlight.
I have to make that. That'd be really funny.
That would be pretty funny. Oh, man. Okay. All right, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this extra little episode. It just kind of came into our brains because of what Dani felt about the film. I thought it would.
It was your idea, not mine.
It was definitely my idea. I normally am the one that goes off on movies, so it's nice to hear her go off on this one. Anything else you would like to end on?
No.
No, nothing else to say about
this movie. If you like it, cool. If you don't, that's also cool. I don't care, but I don't like it.
I still am very happy that you gave it a 2 out of 10 instead of a 1 out of 10.
Well, you're welcome.
Buscemi always gets 1 star.
It's true.
If he's in that movie, even that movie's a piece of shit.
If he was in this movie, it'd probably be like a 0.
Michael Clark Duncan, though.
Oh, that's true. Okay, it's a 1.
Wait, it's a 1? Okay, so it's at least a 1. So 2 stars, 1 for Michael Clark Duncan, 1 for Steve Buscemi.
That's right.
All right, guys, thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Go watch some Michael Bay.
No, don't.
Like his earlier stuff.
No.
Forget about Transformers.
Not even really that.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.